Well, somebody told me to play a video, and that didn't work out. Oh, well. Well, that sucks. Did you guys find me? No. Damn, I got bumped hard, huh? Let's see if it comes back. Yeah, I got my little fanny smacked on that one. Not that I. You know what, Lance? I'm here to have a good time. I'm not here to. I would love to have a channel that grows and expands. Katie, it's all your fault. I give a fuck. I do. I just. It's kind of how I feel about the world right now. It honestly is. You know what? Shit happens. So what are they gonna do? I got maybe 500 people that subscribe. What happens? Uh, yeah, I if I have my way, I will. I'm gonna put the new job out there. You guys can see videos of some of the stuff that goes on in a different part of my world. I've got so many things going on right now. Oh, don't worry about it, Katie. I could care less. I really could. I'm making content. Look, the first thing that they told me, or the first thing that I've learned about YouTube is that I have to be consistent and I have to generate a lot of videos, and that's how you become, more of a banger than not. And I could care, right? I break my systems down. Just turn off my air sound just changed in here, and I also don't have headphones on. Yeah, that's one of the songs that came up, but it came up on a stream. So I had a list. It was a list that they gave to me, they being YouTube, of on my stream like this. And it's like, well, if you like that music, then listen to this. So it's like, well, okay. So then, with your encouragement, I wouldn't and played it, and that's what I get. But that's okay. Um, See, I was going to talk about some of this. Oh, you guys can't see it. Far left. So it came up on a list similar to this. It's like, well, if this is the music that you like, then you can go ahead and listen to, somewhere in here it came up, right? And this was really going to be my show for the night. I was going to talk about some of the algorithm, what is being pushed out to me. I'm watching, I watch the Amish and what they believe in and some of the things that they're doing. But I wanted to talk about how it's just constantly feeding me the same bull, and I'm not really concerned about the excuse me this stuff being kicked off. Hey, that was my first copyright strike. So what? I could care less. What are they going to do? It's so be it. And the sad part is, it's not even a human that's doing it. It's an AI algorithm. It's a script that is literally looking at just thousands and thousands of pieces of content and taking a soundbite or a data stream and comparing it to other sound bites and data streams to see if it is a match, and then what it can pull down, what it can't. They can go pound sand. It's all a money play, no matter how you look at it, right? So I kind of knew it was a copyright, and I'm okay with that. I am. So I digress. I move on. My apologies, YouTube. I won't ever do it again. I prom. Hold on. It's better if you look at me when I say it. Cursor. Thank you. Transition. Oh, my apologies, YouTube. I won't ever do it again. I'm sorry. Lies. But that's okay. I could, it is what it is. So And I've been on long enough to normally I get off around midnight anyway. If I'm doing this the way I'm supposed to do it, I should be on every night. Yeah, I've never gone back and done that, and I will, Melissa. What I really need to do is to put out videos on a regular basis, right? And like you do, and then that's how I know I can build my audience and do things of that nature. I'm busy, and I'm still trying to finish this bloody studio right now. So there's actually a competition of people out there who build studios like this. I've moved all of my secondary drives, my routers, just different components that I had down below with my computers. I moved them on top of the desk underneath a granite shelf, and I'm trying to fit it all to where it all looks pretty. So I'm not really worried about that. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to do with my stream that you guys really don't even know about, right? Excuse me, it's time to blow the nose, right? With the LEDs and all that, like I wired in a lot of LEDs this past week. I had to put a new shelf in the desk. The desk itself is glass, then it has another desk that comes out. But this is part of this deal that I'm trying to enter into, this competition that I've never even talked about with you guys. So, that's one of the things that I've always wanted to do, to enter into things of that nature. It's like even the mic boom. It's like, well, where should it go? If you've noticed, this is the first time it's actually come from my right, or possibly your left. So, one of these days, you guys hopefully will see this side, and a lot of y'all already have with all the screens and all, but it's not just they have the competitions for the best setup or whatever, but my setup is a complete setup. I've got redundancy ISPs, I have redundancy power, and redundancy means not that you have another one I have a secondary route. So a lot of organizations, when they talk about redundancy, and I know you guys could care less, redundancy means, I got two of them. Yeah, well, if my internet goes down, that most likely, so I've got Fios, right? That's fiber optic. So if it gets dug out of the ground, then AT&T, it's Verizon. So AT&T might be dug up at the same time, because usually it's the same path. Well, true redundancy means that it's going in a different direction from another location. So I use T-Mobile, which is wireless for one, and fiber optic for another. So it's completely redundant. My power, I have backup generators, I have backup battery supplies, all kinds of things of that nature, where a lot of people don't think about that. Even, hard disk where I run, my data is stored, in a cave, and just different things that most people would never want to think about when they have a setup. And my setup is very cool because it has its own air conditioning system, is soundproofing in my office or in my studio. The studio was finally given its name by Kevin up in Canada as well. What is it? What do you call it? Mad World Studios. I actually now have that name as YouTube. I'll probably be coming out just to talk about this studio at Mad World Studios. And I got the little logo that came up with last week. So there's tons. Oh yeah. Show all of that stuff. Just what I want you to do. I've moved furniture around, and my son's like, "Why'd you get a dolly for?" So I have a cabinet over here. My parents got when I was like 10. And I've been able to hold on to it. And I remember it's made out of real wood, too. It's none of that prefab Chinese. Not that there's anything wrong with anything made in China, but this was made in this country. And it's a nice, solid piece of furniture. And I remember my father used to have his hi-fi, hey, Charlie's Angels, on top of it. And, now it's a stereo. But I still have my turntable up there and my amplifier, and the speakers are about to be hung from the ceiling. It's the last thing I really need to do. But to do all this without knees sucks, okay? And paying for a wedding, even though I got the groom this time, I've got the dinner I have to pay for, plus my youngest son and all his stuff. Kids. I love my kids. That's not a kid. He's 30 years old, but I digress. Katie, it's all your fault. Damn it. You owe me a drawing. What do I want? What do I want? I don't want a bug. Yeah, I do. I want an evil ladybug, like not evil, but like mischievous ladybug. Like I'm gonna get you, sucker. I don't know. I'm just messing. Where is Lise? How come she hasn't shown up? That's not like her. Did you say nah? Look, so you'll see if you go back on some of your streams. You had like one or two people watching, and then all of a sudden you had like 10 likes. Well, I might know a few things, and so I kind of stuck into the back, and I wanted to make sure you had as many likes as I could give you. But I had to work, and I didn't want to sit in and say hi and just leave. I always do that Irish exit. That's me. It's what I've always done. But it is what it is. So now I don't want to play music. I don't know what I want to do. I damn sure don't want to talk about Hunter Kozak or Charlie. I think we all know what happened to Charlie. And I also know who did it. I don't know what the big investigation, if there was truly an investigation that we really needed to be concerned with, it's like, why aren't they wanting to know? Why are we being shoved down one narrative? When it's quite obvious that's not going on. Well, you know why? Because when he talks, it just does. It just a shitload of money that Israel is just shoving back into this country that we gave to them. Yeah, they can shut down this video for that too. Okay, it's just that's what this country has turned into. When a burrito costs $20, when we're told, well, just make food at home. But there's nothing wrong with that. What I did notice is that I thought it was glitching out. Yeah, it's okay. It is what it is. And I'm sure there's always something here that I've done wrong. Who knows? I don't keep my system up and running and ready all the time. When I'm done, I break it down because I was about to say, I know what level of access I can get into your camera with. No, I don't. I'm not saying I can access your camera remotely. I'm also not saying it can't be accessed remotely. Everything on your phone, on your computer can absolutely be accessed remotely. 110%. So, wow, look who it is, Texas Angel. I am blessed. How are you, Texas Angel? So wonderful to have you in chat. I feel honored. I really do. Thank you for being here. So you just missed it. I just got kicked off the air. It was a first, and I'm glad I did. I was about to say I have in the background Sturgis, but I don't. I have my normal background. I thought I was running this. I'll move this out. So yeah, I got my hand smacked. Something I shouldn't have done, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm learning. I'm absolutely learning, and that's what it's all about. Just sitting out here having fun. Like I was saying, y'alls. Put me in here too. Me and near, no. Me and far, yes. Transition, thank you. So next week, if I do have a show, I'll probably be joining Lance's show. Lance is going to take my place, right, Lance? Because I will be in the great state of Washington. Yeah, I will be there next Friday. The rehearsal dinner is Saturday. The wedding is Sunday, and I will be back on Monday. I'm not one to leave my home unless I'm going to someplace that I consider a home. So, like, I have second homes or third homes. But it is what it is. So, I've got somebody coming in here to watch my pets and my daughter's pets. And I've got to ship my own kid out there. He's not going the same day. But y'all have to remember me in case the plane goes down or I have my last burrito that costs $20. So be it. I laugh. I laugh at myself. Angel, I hope you are doing well. I hope everything is going awesome for you. And I know it's hotter than hell in that part of Texas. It is hotter here. It's hot here too. And my pool, I always sound so uppity when I said my pool broke this past week. I think my pool guy actually broke it. The valve on the pool empties the spa or the jacuzzi every single night. So that's a fun little exercise in water usage. I don't know where the water goes. It doesn't empty, but it's just silly. Anyway, I feel like I got smacked on the head for playing a simple song. Okay. I want to show you some of these. There should be greater control over shorts in their volume. No. You know what? I'm not gonna play it. The hell with YouTube. YouTube can kiss it right here. Let me see if I can find. Oh, I just lost my back fan. My music that I had already downloaded, and I don't know what I called it, but it has a lot of Lance and stuff. But you know what? It's almost midnight, and I know I'm going to be receiving an email from good old YouTube. Thanks, Katie. Just joking. I get in a lot of trouble for doing that, too. I gave a presentation one time, and I was joking around, and I called out on somebody's name in the audience. And, just jokingly, just to, hey, are you paying attention? And they didn't like that. And it wasn't received very well. And I'm like, really? It's just a... are you paying attention kind of deal. And then the person that was there with me was just, well, la-di-da. Well, I'm like, okay. So anyway, I digress. You know what, guys? I've had all the fun I can handle tonight. So they don't even do that much. Who doesn't do that much? YouTube can kiss my ass. You know what? Just like everything else, I do want to talk about one thing. I'm going to play a song. I'm going to blow my nose. I do want to talk about flock cameras because I might have spoken about this before, and I also want to speak a little bit more in surveillance. I would like to go back and make some more videos. I am in here like I had before. If I do find my way to do that, I've got my largest portion of my work build done. I had to build this massive website. I built 3, actually. I got a feeling it's going to be more than that. It's a long story. But, so let me find... I have a listing of all the songs I had downloaded. I don't know where they went. I have Sturgis Shorts. Normally I leave at this hour, around midnight. But since I wasn't on last week, YouTube rants, I find my old stuff. The problem I have, honestly, I have too many bloody screens. And when you have too many screens, you just never know where anything is going to open. Thank you, Katie. I will have safe travels. If the plane goes down, the plane goes down. I didn't want to fly anyway. I wanted to drive. There are parts of the country that I've never seen before, and I think it's a great way to see it. However, I think my wife had different ideas. So there will be none of that. That's kind of a cool truck. I'll show you guys that. There's a lot of interesting things going on at Sturgis. There are, and there's a lot of very interesting people that are there. Check out that ride. Right? Can you guys see that? Or are you just seeing me? Hold on. Oh, yeah, that one. I used to be... Oh, this guy's got jail pants on. That's kind of weird. I used to be in a mini trucking, MINI, mini trucking. I had a Zuzu Amigo. I told you guys about this. I put great big 33-inch tires on the thing. It could barely get out of its own way. It had this little tiny engine in there. You think... I don't know what that means. U2, Texas. Oh, yeah, she's in Texas. Yeah, not like y'all Canadians. Oh, I don't believe YouTube kicked me off. What dicks. Oh, well. No, not going to kick me off for that stuff. Closing that one. I can't wait to see what that strike is going to be. So I have to go out and go into the studio, and it'll be there. I'll just delete the video, y'all. So you enjoyed it. I did enjoy the video from Ren. I think at the his end statement was very poignant and to the fact. Um, it's sad that we're about to end or begin, I should say, World War III, because I honestly believe that is where we are going. It's pretty bad to the point where now we have Germany under attack from Russia. I guess that's factual. I'm looking at a headline now. It's escalating. Just don't know. Edit it out of the music. Yeah, I can, Katie. I got. It's just one video, honestly. I'm not that big of a deal. And when I come back from this wedding deal, I will have between the next trip I have after that would be the birth of my first grandchild, which would be December. He's actually due on December 25th, so we'll see how that one plays out. But between now and then, I really need to start making more and more actual content, and it will be more videos. If you really watch the larger podcasts, I like doing the live stuff because it's easy and you don't really have a whole bunch of editing to do. And when my first videos, I look back on them now and they're like, yeah, that's gross. But and it took a lot of time, but to me, it was solid content that I can still turn back to and say, hey, I was talking about the surveillance state before a lot of people were. I was bringing all these things up where they're talking about vehicles tracking you and how your phone is being tracked. Hopefully, everybody has turned off all of the non-used apps in your phone and things of that nature. You aren't monetized currently, so it will be. Oh yeah. Thank you, Angel. I'm not really worried about it. It's. I don't think I'll ever reach the level of monetization until I start producing content. Right. You can see my messy office. So let's take a look. If you guys have noticed, I have added speakers to my chair. No, they are not level, but they're there. There's a little amplifier on the back of the chair. Yes, I moved the printer over here. I don't really use it. You can see the bucket. There's a computer back there. It's a case that I am building. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think I'm going to put an AI in it or give it to my kid. He already has two. My son, my oldest son, wants an iPad. Well, he's a married man now, so he can go pound sand. That's that deal. I'm trying to find a song here to play so I can continue on. It's kind of a funny thing to be kicked off. I've never been kicked off before. It's like being kicked out. It's like I've never been like. Actually, I have been kicked out of a restaurant. I was at a restaurant with a very good friend of mine. He's a he's a smart guy, and he was drinking a very expensive bottle of wine, and I think I was partaking with him, and we might have had a few back in the days when I was drinking, and it was Bob's Steakhouses at that. It was an expensive restaurant. And they told us it was time to go. We thought it wasn't and let them know that. They reminded us really quickly that it was time for us to go. So I still don't see any music in here that I feel comfortable playing. No, there's a lot of things to talk about, but it's all the same crap. We've lost the war. World War III is coming. The end is near. Here's one. Did I just play this? I just played that. I'm not playing that again. I'm not playing that. I'm not going to play that. Excuse me. Lance, that's you. Did I play Breakdown already? Oh, no. I think I did play Echoes. Let's play this one.
Remember when the manipulation was obvious, or so we thought.
Let's see
You
if
could
we
see
can
the
pull
man
this off.
behind the curtain. Now the curtain is gone. The man is the curtain, painted
Hold
alive for us all. And most people think they're looking out a window, but there is no window at all. Yeah. Age is just a number, stripes earned hard. School of hard knocks dealt every card. Some call it knowledge, some call it wisdom. Like mama said, trust in God above. Take the road less traveled, and always lead with love. Generation grew up inside the machine. They don't know what life felt like before the screen, before the cell phone ring, before the apps, clicks and likes, before the false glory of them digital nights. Drinking from a garden hose, running till the lights came on. House to house relay of moms. Now that the world is gone, kids don't know what they're missing. And that's exactly what they're counting on. Forget that ain't all. That's dangerous. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. No matter your age, no matter what you know, respect your fellow man wherever you go. But keep your eyes open, stay sharp and wise. Check the facts they're spitting, don't believe the lies. Follow the money, open up your eyes. Who has what to gain? It's money or in fame. If you're naughty and nice, it's truly how you lived your life. A helping hand to your fellow man, a lift to those who can't reach, a kind word, $1 or two. Sometimes just a smile will do. We all make mistakes, we all fall down. Don't check out, stand your ground. We may not have billions, but we have. That's not a disadvantage, that's a superpower. When the tears start to roll, that's what it looks like when someone actually cares. Not performative, not for clicks, but genuinely grieves for me and for you. The powerful are counting on two things: people too young to see it coming, and people old enough to know who decided they're too tired to fight it. We seen it all before, and we're still standing tall. That's dangerous. We remember what they want us to forget. That ain't all. That's dangerous. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. We will not check out. We will carry on this fight. We all have it within us. Let your light shine bright. Together we remain strong. Together we are invincible. That ain't all. It's dangerous.
And the dark red seats told to whisper and stare at the glowing scene. All the gold on the wall starts to crack and peel, and the story they sell never feels that real. Ushers in line with the practiced eyes, selling us comfort, selling us lies. They hand us a mask and they call it grace, but something is shifting inside this place. We walk out of these walls. Stop playing along when they call. When they call, we won't trade our hearts for a ticket at the door. We walk out. We don't need this show anymore. On the stage start to buzz and fade. Every cue, every move feels so overplayed. They keep waving a script we can't even read, saying trust every word, this is all you need. They told us that silence was how to stay safe, told us that growing up and knowing our place, but heroes were chosen before the first line, and villains forgiven before their crime. We walk out of these walls. Stop playing along when they call. We won't trade our hearts for a ticket at the door. We walk out. We don't need this show anymore. Row by row we rise, we stand, shake the dust from our tired hands. We don't shout, we just let it fade, turn our backs on the borrowed stage. They can keep their velvet robe. We walk out with our quiet home. We walk out of these walls. Stop playing along when they call. We won't trade our hearts for a ticket at the door. We walk out. We don't need this show anymore. We walk out of these walls. Step into a world that is real, that is ours. We won't fold ourselves to fit into their roles. We walk out, and that's how the story goes.
All right, guys. It is my time. And before I get another copyright strike, I'm going to call it a no. I'm still on. I was on. You guys would see me. I didn't know that. Yeah. Texas Angel, you and I both need to go to bed, or to sleep at least. And I'm not going to do that either. I'm going to sit up. I got my boy AXN. He'll be coming on shortly. Going to watch more of these guys from Sturgis and some of their motorcycles. They're cleaning out there. I'm going to see what the after party is like at their campsites. I don't think there's anything that's going to go down. The unfortunate part is that their scanners, the police scanners, or the frequencies, at least in that area, are encrypted. One of my hobbies. So unfortunately, I won't be able to listen. But anyway, it was a fun evening. It was different. Katie, you owe me a mean not mean butterfly. Well, that might be an oxymoron. A mean, what did I say? Ladybug. I don't know. Whatever. Guys, have a great evening. Thank you all for tuning in. Sorry not having a real show, but it is what it is. Thank you, Angel. I will have hopefully a wonderful experience next weekend. And you got it, dude. Right on. There was a little girl who used to say that on some show. You got it, dude. Anyway, thanks, guys. I always appreciate you allowing me this time. And this is something that you'll never get back, right? You never get back time. There's a lot of things that you can get back, but this is one thing that you can't. So with that, I do appreciate that very much. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Normally I get emotional here. I think that's been whipped out of me now. I don't know. Full House. That's right. See, look at that. That's wild that you knew that, Katie. You're not even as old as my youngest, and you knew it was Full House. It was one of the twins, right? She was a twin. Was she a twin that said that? I think. I don't know. Melissa, thank you. I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of the fact that you were just taking it and just, well, you know what? Did you hear Candace? Did you hear Candace said just winging it? She actually said that on her show, and I thought about you. It's like, well, you got to add this 7. But anyway, yes, the Olsen twins. How about that? Yeah, the good old days, and they've just turned into something weird, from what I understand. I don't know, but Melissa, I love her little chats on her stream every now and then. Wow, there's 3 million going by, and Melissa and I will holler at each other on her chats. Guys, have a wonderful evening. Have a great weekend. Please be careful what you click on. Don't click on shit. Remember that they're following you. Turn off all the crap on your phone. Turn off all the old apps that you don't use anymore. Get rid of all that stuff. It helps, right? And everything tracks you one way or another. So be cognizant of it and pay attention to what you do, who you do it with, and what you say. Have a wonderful evening. We will catch you not next week, but the weekend after that. I'm going to start making more and more content. There's going to be some security content. There's going to be some stuff that anything that's technical that I think needs to be dropped, I'm going to start dropping. I'm not going to break down the studio as much as I used to anymore. Now that I think, be careful what you click on. That's right. There's really not a reason to. I will have very safe travels. I will. You guys be careful up north there. Be careful overall. If we are really about to head where I think we're heading, times are going to get rocky. So now I'm coughing like Baron. Be cognizant. Thank you for the hearts. Just be careful out there. That's what I always tell my wife. Put your head on a swivel. Have an exit plan. And you go somewhere, make sure you can get the hell out of there when some dumbass walks through the front door with an AK, right? Or at least have something to hit him back with. All right, now I'm coughing and I need to drink some water. We'll see you guys later. Thank you very much. I'm getting out of here before you get kicked out again. Peace, love, stay secure. We'll see you.